नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका के न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। Opposition meeting Patna, what is track record of all political leader who assembled there, ask OSI. OSI question opposition meeting Patna. AIMIM chief Asauddin Owaisi on Friday, June 23 came down heavily on the opposition meeting which took place in Patna and asked to see the track record of the leaders assembled in Bihar today, including those from Congress. OSI asking if it wasn't true that the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) has come to power at the center twice because of Congress. The AIMIM chief stressed that he wants to keep Prime Minister Narendra Modi out of power in 2024 Lok Sabha polls and pointed out that efforts will be made in this regard. However, he went on to questioning the meeting that took place in Patna, which is a bid by opposition parties to stitch various parties together and attempt to build a platform to form an alliance against the BJP. New NDA on the horizon. As opponent meets BJP reaches out to estranged friends, potential allies. As the opposition parties meet in Patna on Friday over Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar initiative to unite them against the ruling BJP, several key questions on the contours of the proposed alliance remain unanswered. Those involved in the process claim that the mega opposition meet will be the first visible step in bringing together the anti-BJP camp and will attempt to identify common ground and issue against the ruling party. However, it remains unclear if the gathering will transcend the typical political rhetoric and lead to concrete and unidentified actions. Several prominent leaders including Mayawati from the BSP, Jayant Chaudhary of the RID and BRS chief and Telangana CM K. Chandrasekhar Rao will be absent from the meeting due to various reasons. Nonetheless, amidst the political hullabaloo, the recent political development indicate that the BJP has already begun working on a new National Democratic Alliance and with initial success. 2 days after withdrawing support from the Nitish Kumar government, Jitan Ram Manji, the Chief Minister of Hindustani Awar Morcha, met Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Wednesday. Following the meeting, his party announced its re-entry into the NDA. HAM, along with the other former NDA partners, appears eager to rejoin the alliance that has diminished over the years as the BJP, benefiting from the Prime Minister Narendra Modi popularity, started garnering Lok Sabha number well beyond the magic figure of 272. YSRTP merger with Congress political opposition Renuka Chaudhary. Amid reports of Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister and YSR Congress Party President YS Jagannath Reddy estranged sister YS Sharmila planning to merge the YSR Telangana Party with the Congress senior Congress leader Renuka Chaudhary has said that it is political opportunism that Sharmila has restored to establish her relevance. Politically also warned that the merger between Congress and YSRTP will have a negative impact on the former. Speaking to IANS, Chaudhary, a former union minister, said, "Let us see these are all political opportunities and opportunism that they take to establish their own credential." She added, "That is like when you go on diplomatic thing, you present your diplomatic credential to be accepted. So Congress is mother gangs where everyone come to take bath. So let us see what comes out of it." After speaking negatively about our president, about leaders, suddenly there is this drawing of wisdom and they want to come and they spread stories like this and nothing else, Chaudhary said. Joe Biden and Narendra Modi held defending US-India partnership. US President Joe Biden held his India ties while rolling out the pomp and pageantry for visiting Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Thursday. This include marching bands, a lavish vegetarian dinner and a 21-gun salute on the south lawn of the White House. Mr. Modi, who is on the state visit, also addressed the US Congress where he received a standing ovation. The US, which denied a visa to Mr. Modi over human rights concern before he was PM, now see him as a crucial ally. Washington has long viewed India as a counterbalance to China's growing influence in the Indo-Pacific, although Delhi has never been fully comfortable with owing the tag. When addressing Congress, Mr. Modi did not mention China by name, although he mentioned dark clouds of coercion and confrontation casting their shadow over the Indo-Pacific. Mr. Modi also did not mention Russia or who started the war, saying instead, with the Ukraine conflict, war has returned to Europe. India has so far not directly criticized Russia, which analysts say is largely due to its huge dependency on Russian defense and oil imports and its time-tested ties with Moscow. This has strained relations between Washington and Delhi, but Mr. Biden chose to focus on the positive, saying ties between the two countries were stronger than ever. He went as far as to call it one of the defining relationships of the 21st century. Mr. Modi agreed, telling the US Congress that this was the coming together of the world's two great democracies. He also said that the friendship between the two countries would be instrumental in enhancing the strength of the whole world. He added that a new chapter has been added to the new countries' comprehensive and global strategic partnership. Good news, we both don't drink. Biden's joke on alcohol at state dinner leaves PM Modi laughing. US President Joe Biden and Prime Minister Modi shared a moment of bonhomie at the state dinner as the former revealed that they do not drink alcohol. The two leaders were raising a toast at the state dinner at the White House on Thursday. Biden joked that it was good news that they both don't drink alcohol as he raised his glass of water. Modi burst out in laughter by raising his glass of ginger ale. The good news for both of us is we both don't drink, President Biden said as both raised their glasses. PM Modi held his glass of ginger ale in his right hand, which is customary for people who are not drinking alcohol as they toast. Biden's joke about not drinking alcohol drew laughter from the audience, and he then raised his glass of water in a toast to the partnership between the United States and India. PM Modi state dinner. Mukesh Ambani, Anand Mahindra among 380 guests invited. President Biden's state dinner with Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India on Thursday night was attended by an impressive gathering of over 380 guests. The guest list encompassed a diverse range of individuals including government officials, business leaders, fashion designers, prominent Indian Americans. Among the notable attendants were star athletes, a renowned violinist, a Hollywood director and the estimated son of a civil rights icon, reported New York Times. Distinguished industrialists Mukesh Ambani and Anand Mahindra are among the estimated guests invited for the state dinner. The guest list also includes prominent Indian origin industry executive Sundar Pichai, Satya Nadella and Indra Nooyi, along with the Apple CEO Tim Cook, reported NDTV. Woman fined DH 60,000 by Abu Dhabi court after insulting author in live stream video. An Abu Dhabi court has fined the woman DH $60,000, 16,335 and given her a 6-month prison sentence for insulting an author during a live stream broadcast which she shared on social media. The woman, whose age and nationality were not disclosed, was convicted of invading the author's privacy by filming him without consent during a recent book fair held in the Emirate. Prosecutors said earlier this month that an investigation had been launched into the incident, which it said occurred during a live broadcast. On Friday, Abu Dhabi Criminal Court sentenced the woman to 6 months in prison suspend for 3 years. She was also fined DH 50,000 for invading the victim's privacy and an additional DH 10,000 for insulting him, state news agency WAM reported. All photos and recordings related to the incident are not to be deleted under the ruling. The recording device used will be confiscated and the woman's Twitter account will be permanently closed down. The defendant is also not to be deported from the country once her 3-year suspended sentence has expired. Turkish national with ISI links held on Tripura border. A Turkish citizen suspected to be involved in spying for Pakistan intelligence agency ISI was arrested from Ashwini border market area on the western outskirts of the city on Wednesday. He is being jointly integrated by Tripura police and intelligence agency. Police detained the Turkish citizen along with the Bangladeshi when they were suspiciously moving about in that area. The detainees were identified as Jakub Yazdan Baksh, 63 years of Niro Intan Zami Karas in Iran and Shahin Mondal, 39 years of Mirzapur in Bogra, Bangladesh. They were staying at a house in an undisclosed location in Agartala and reportedly had plans to cross over to Bangladesh. Death was instant and not suffocation. How the submersible Titan met its demise details inside. After an extensive 4-day research for OceanGate Titan submersible, the devastating conclusion has been reached. The US Coast Guard has confirmed the unfortunate demise of all 5 passengers aboard OceanGate's ill-fated submersible. The vessel suffered a catastrophic implosion during its journey towards the iconic Titanic shipwreck. The debris of the submersible has been discovered on the seafloor approximately 500 meters away from the bow of the historic Titanic wreckage. In the comprehensive article, Hindustan Times delves into the unfolding of its major disaster and asserts on what lies ahead in the aftermath. The submersible Titan met its demise due to a catastrophic event. The Titan submersible was subjected to a devastating catastrophic implosion of immense force and speed attributed to the overwhelming pressure experienced in the ocean depth. Although the exact depth at which the implosion occurred is uncertain, the Titanic remains lie on the North Atlantic seabed approximately 3,800. Odisha officer throw rupees 2 crore cash on neighbor's terrace during raid by anti-corruption squad. The additional sub-collector of Nabarangpur district, Prashant Kumar Raut, has landed in trouble for allegedly possessing huge disprominent assets. The Odisha vigilance official on Friday seized over rupees 2 crore in cash concealed in 6 carton boxes from the terrace of Raut's neighbor in Kanan Bihar area of Bhubaneswar. Vigilance source said Raut reportedly threw the boxes onto its neighbor's terrace when the sleuths raided his house in the capital city early morning. Simultaneously, searches are being conducted at 9 locations including his house at HIG 115 Kanan Bihar Bhubaneswar, another house at Nabarangpur, his office chamber, and parental house in Bhadrak district. The apart searches are being conducted at 5 other locations of acquaintances of Raut, a senior vigilance officer said. ऐसे ही और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ।